Hello guys, welcome to Plutus IAS. This is AKSHAY GURUBHAIYE faculty geography, and I'm here again with the student friendly initiative of ours, that is geography answer writing practice. As you might have observed, okay, one of the most critical problem, or say the challenge that the UPSC aspirant जो फेस करते हैं, that is what is how to approach answer writing. I'm trying over here not only to be very rigid for geography, okay, मेरा एरिया वैसे कोर रखा है मैंने geography, but still I'm trying to make you understand the real demand of answer writing as. Okay, this strategy you can apply it over on the question for polity as well, for history as well, for science and tech questions, on any other question, say in our mains answer writing. So this strategy, this particular video, it is with the intention to help you guys for answer writing process, and I hope you all are getting benefited by it. इसके पहले भी हमने क्वेश्चन डिस्कस किए हैं, ओके, यूपीएससी जीएस 1 ज्योग्राफी मेंस 2022. अगर आपने वो वीडियोस नहीं देखे हो तो यू कैन गो थ्रू दोज वीडियोस एज वेल, ठीक है, तो आपको और भी कुछ आइडियाज आएगी इन बेटर वे. यस, सो एंड डू वॉच द वीडियो टिल द एंड, क्योंकि एज यूजुअल इस क्वेश्चन के लिए मैं आपको मॉडल आंसर भी दूंगा, so that you say it's not merely about how to approach question, it's about say the answer for that particular question exactly. Okay, so we'll start this question now, again asked in UPSC 2022 mains GS 1. What are the forces? ठीक है, the question, see again I told you, देखो सबसे पहले स्टेप हमने क्या डिसाइड की थी. The first step is to highlight the keywords. The first step is to highlight the keywords, and you need to highlight the keywords first. Okay, don't directly jump say to write answer. No, you are supposed to understand first what exactly question is trying to ask for. कि पता चले आपने सिर्फ देख लिया है वर्ड लाइक से ओशन करंट्स एंड यू आर नाउ गोइंग टू राइट व्हाट इज ओशन करंट. सी गाइज, आंसर राइटिंग ऐसे नहीं होती, एंड टिपिकली व्हेन यू आर सपोज टू राइट इट विथ इन से सम visible limits and some invisible limits as well. Now which are visible limits? 250 words. Which is that visible limit for 15 marks? Again, one visible limit is what? Space limit is there. Space. That for 15 marks you will be given, okay, you will be provided say 3 pages front, back and front again. Again visible limits hai. But there is again one very most critical limit hai, that is invisible, and that is time limit. हम आंसर राइटिंग करते हुए ना से इट इज एक्सेप्टेबल कि अगर आप से 15 वर्ड्स प्लस या माइनस कर दो यहाँ पे, ठीक है. स्पेस लिमिट में भी आप स्पेस के साथ कंपनसेट कर सकते हो. टाइम लिमिट इज द मोस्ट क्रिटिकल, बिकॉज से एनीवे यू हैव टू राइट इन एनी कंडीशन, यू हैव टू राइट 20 क्वेश्चंस इन 180 मिनट्स, विथ इन 180 मिनट्स ओनली. No added time for that matter. Now it's your skill how you are going to manage those 20 question, 10 marker 10 and 15 marker 10, say within that stipulated time. So I personally feel ये limits भी उतने ही important है, but again if you want to prioritize the limits for answer writing, time limit I believe that is the most critical one. Do ask topper, do ask the one who failed even the mains or even interview. You will get to know what he is really suffering with this time limitations. Yeah, कुछ toppers ultimately after practice you will find they are having excellence over it as well, but still time limit is one of the most critical aspect. So yes, the first step I told you that to highlight the keywords. What are the forces that influence keyword again for us, ocean currents. The question is, the core of the question is ocean currents. Describe their role in फिशिंग इंडस्ट्री ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. इट्स नॉट अबाउट इंडिया, ठीक है. देखो क्वेश्चन फिर से, डोंट मिसरीड इट, इट्स अबाउट वर्ल्ड, ठीक है. तो इंडिया के ही लिए नहीं करना है हमको, वर्ल्ड एज ए होल. यू फॉर दैट मैटर यू नीड अगेन व्हाट दोज रिस्पेक्टिव एग्जांपल, क्योंकि क्वेश्चन इज फॉर 250 words, 15 marks, and in the absence of some geographical or spatial location, you really think that answer is going to be say that worth enough to 250 words or 15 marks? Absolutely not. Okay, so question is asking you, or there are two demands, demand 1 forces and demand 2 is fishing industry. Demand 2 is role in fishing industry of the world. तो देखो इंट्रोडक्शन स्ट्रक्चर हमारा एज यूजुअल रहेगा. इंट्रोडक्शन, मेन बॉडी एंड कंक्लूजन. यस, एज यूजुअल स्ट्रक्चर. अब बस हमको एडजस्टमेंट करनी है विद इन से अमॉन्ग दिस थ्री. मेनली इन मेन बॉडी. मेन बॉडी में हमें दो आंसर, दो डिमांड एड्रेस करनी है, demand 1, demand 2. Okay, it's about the forces and then role in fishing industry. So see, अब देखो guys, the question is what are the forces that influences ocean current. Now here you will find, see there are multiple means actually. Define or definition, the definition of ocean currents. Then you will find you can write it with the any other say current affair event, current affair. Current affair example over there. It's up to you. But what I personally feel, okay, what I personally feel, okay, because the question is somehow theoretical in nature, it's good to start it with the definition. Though ocean current वाली definition बहुत easy होगी, but still क्योंकि question भी theoretical है, it is asking you for forces. So it would rather better to start it with the definition. Then after definition, you know, say define कर दिया हमने, and then you have to interlink. You need some statement where say it should give rise to the main body as main body of your answer. Notice that main body that includes the parts like, जहां पे हमको एड्रेस करना है डिमांड 1 एंड डिमांड 2. So what is the demand 1? Forces. Now you have to frame your main introduction, okay, its last line in such a way कि जो directly आपको main body demand 1 पे land कर दे, so that you can directly write the forces influencing the ocean currents are, there are two forces, primary forces and secondary forces. Question is, this particular part is pretty much theoretical, even second as well. So primary forces, देखो guys, which are those primary forces? You will find the Coriolis force over there, then you will find the temperature heating, then you will find the gravity. Salinity factor is equally important, ठीक है, वो प्राइमरी और सेकेंडरी में भी आएगा that way. And secondary factor, local heating, then local oceanic or sea surface conditions, ocean surface or bottom topography, oceanic surface, bottom topography. These are what primary and secondary forces. See, question is what, again for 250 words you have almost consumed your 25 to 30 words, 30-35 words over here. आपको 25-30 words conclusion में भी चाहिए. So almost you are supposed to write say 200 words for main body, ठीक है. Keep it on a lower margin, that will be good, क्योंकि आपको फिर कंपल्सरी नहीं करना पड़ेगा किसी और क्वेश्चन के आंसर के लिए, ठीक. So 200 words, that should be the target for our main body. Demand 1, demand 2, it's rather फिर demand 1 के लिए हम 100 words देंगे, okay, and demand 2 maybe like say the same 100 words, okay, exactly 100 words तो काउंट नहीं कर पाएंगे, but yeah, you are supposed to what say approximately attempt this many words there, okay, for demand 1 and demand 2. Now, so for every of this point you are supposed to write in 1 or 2 lines. Dekho how, because 100 words are given, see, you are not supposed to write 5 or 3, 4, 5 lines over each of them, absolutely not. You are given only say that much say leverage to write 1 or 2 line about each of them. 1 line, 2 line, 1 line, 2 line, that means 10, 15 word, 10, 15 word, 10, 15 words you are supposed to write about each of them. And that gives you the control over your word and time limit. Then the demand second is what? Fishing. How it contributes for the fishing industry of the world. Fishing industry, now you have to again write as many example. You can have few case studies in the sense you can write example कि जैसे कि नॉर्थ अमेरिका में जो ग्रैंड बैंक है, okay, how it is a result of oceanic currents. Then Dogger's Bank, then Japan, Dogger's Bank in Europe, then Japan, South American coast. You can write many examples. So 1 or 2 explanation there must be, and that it gives you the again the scope for 100 word limits. Then connect this further with some benefits of fishing. Economics क्या है, tourism related क्या है, then employment generation that way, and then at the end conclusion. So conclusion must be like say overall the significance of ocean currents. Overall, like say देखो conclusion क्या हो सकता है, overall significance, जबकि fishing में तो आपने दे दिया है. Now you can say discuss it for any other significance, or like say overall that it plays a critical role in heat balance, it plays a critical role in salinity balance, or that way. ठीक है, और भी आप multiple ways में कर सकते हो. Then conclusion just would be like say the current issues with the ocean current because of global warming. Say what changes are noticed, okay, or experienced in the behavior of this ocean current, and due to which this properties, or say anyhow like the natural nature that oceanic current has experienced some change. That way you can write it way, okay. So conclusion. Now see the answer written for you. You will find demand. Already I told you कि demand क्या है इस क्वेश्चन की. क्वेश्चन को देखते हुए आपको समझ आना चाहिए कि what exactly the question is trying to ask you for. Then nature of question. It is theoretical in nature and easy to moderate level. Okay, so it is not very difficult or from the very unknown territory as such. It is absolutely within a known territory. Then structure. Yeah, already we have discussed this structure. You can further go through this. Okay, you can have a screenshot and take it afterwards. देखो अब as I told you definition, oceanic current is a large mass of an oceanic water moving in well defined direction. See guys, I have highlighted the respective keywords as well. Those keywords which are important, those are very what carry the meaning of this whole statement. You are supposed to highlight it. Simply देखो अगर मैं highlighting का significance ये है, simply it is a large mass of ocean water in well defined direction, so that it gives you the best interest. Then evaluator, it will help evaluator as well. So it is like a river flow in an ocean. Each ocean, Pacific, Atlantic and the Indian, has 2 well developed cycle, not 2 exactly, ठीक है. हाँ, well developed cycle तो कह सकते हैं हम. Indian Ocean में भी, North Indian Ocean basin you will find that oceanic current, okay, even though it is warm. Now see यहाँ पे figure भी हमने draw किया. Now it just for the purpose, okay, you are not supposed to write के अब यहाँ पे types of ocean current, absolute. Whether question is asking you for, absolutely not. So draw it by means of diagram. If you still want to show it, you can do that. Okay, then forces influencing the current. Primary forces, the frictional force of the wind. Yes, few explanations. Okay, पहला point इसलिए कुछ हमने ज़्यादा weightage दिया है. Then you will find the insolation, temperature, the laid by the solar heating, and energy. And as energy and temperature are the 2 major determinant of the surface, it provides energy to drive the whole current gyres. Then Coriolis force, then gravity over there. Okay, so this 4 primary forces and then secondary forces. There are many secondary forces like salinity difference, local temperature difference, shape of the coastline. Yeah, you can further connect those way. secondary forces as. You can draw this diagram. You can, I think the more better diagram just could be drawn over here. Okay, तो इस diagram से personally मुझे लगा कि इससे better हम draw कर सकते हैं, and respective examples you are supposed to add. Yeah. Okay. So now part 1 हमने address कर दिया. Part 1 we have addressed now, and the second as also the Eastern North America coast leads to mixing of Gulf and Labrador Stream. So a kind of connecting line between the next part, the demand second. You will find, say, sorry, yes, this is what now the next part, demand second. The demand second that we are trying to address. Ocean current thus intermixes the water from one region to another, which creates a varied weather climatic conditions. See, it is what the connecting link between demand 1 and demand 2, and you will find now it gives you a smooth transition. Okay, that is what pretty much needed for the demand second. For example, warm water of the Gulf Stream when mixes with the cold Labrador Stream, it creates the best condition for the breeding of planktons, which are the foods of the fishes. Respective map you need to draw, okay, because geography, as you know, that is again the subject that is with the map, that the answer would rather remain incomplete in the absence of map. So yes, फिर map locate करना है आपको Grand Bank, this Dogger's Bank, this Japan coast, then South American region and respective coast you are supposed to. Okay, you need to explain it further that how it plays a key role in fishing industry, because that is what the question is asking you for. And then the mixing of warm and cold current result into the major fishing ports like Dogger's Bank, the Japan and Russia. Then Falkland, okay, in South America, that region, and East American coast, East African coast as well. So it leads to best fishing industry development, employment, food security, forex earning and ecosystem diversity. So these are all those points or benefits ultimately attributed to the oceanic currents, its role in fishing industry, right? Fishing industry or in further, because ocean current is not merely a tool of fishing or economic aspect. It is rather a broad tool that say Earth has in for that purpose. Okay, atmospheric circulation may be बहुत critical role of this oceanic current. So conclusion, see, thus the ocean currents are not only energy, they are not only about energy and water balance mechanism, but also a resource distribution and generation mechanism. See, again, this conclusion is what based on the significance of oceanic current. I told you conclusion must be optimistic, it must be futuristic, it must, again theoretical question hai, so it must be like it signifies the overall importance of that particular point. So this is how you are supposed to approach this question of oceanic current. So I suppose you guys are pretty much clear about it, this question. And if you want to discuss any further question, please let me know in the comment box, so that accordingly that question will be discussed in the this session. Okay, so yes, thank you guys for your for watching this video. If you really like it, don't forget to comment it, and please like and share this video. Thank you.